GC News. Mema Bawumia Akwaba had the latest and hot news in one and the Bremo and Uti Sewunya subscribe ya body say over subscribe. Now I like to see video. Gabby say over click a subscribe button. Now I barely notification. When sa video ya upload no. Also when sa can be. I feel we are one like video give us a thumbs up. Now feel share just say what's so now a court now among for so ain't maybe now watch it. Na wani hu dia koso ewo gara mai mu anu afi yenhwe ensema abetobo ye proso enti eye ensemu ya ababutu be
na president inaugurate GBC board
Ghana Broadcasting Corporation.
Yes, and a graphic communication then at times
who's your media
momanina mutim meka sem yo hase ajam.
Of course the president of the republic and ono so asema o kan say every single allegation in that book a fabrication na mi quote no or said the recent fabrication Agyapong falsely claims a grand scheme by my party to annex state assets. This baseless document is a clear attempt to mislead and create distrust. Now say Agyapong no Hopeson when you bre ken kanche Ghana for pese Ghana for jide no eye adwumpo bi na nipa bi mu aba chese omo pese omo mani pa bi fa ne party NPP ho tan na afi so it created disaffection for him and then his party. Hopeson Otchere ne say book na Hopeson wa henham wa e ka ho asem na opese Ghana for agidie se ekuo bi wo Ghana memu ha Omaya Madrin say, Omodin Papa Mubeba, Oma Madrin to me say, Omunyo Moho, Tam. And Yano Cre. Now, or drilling one on Tiasi, send you pet that's any bit me at Nasi. Now, I fabricate such lies, Ediato, a year or che, Henny, any, I mean, a chim for so.
Minia,
yea,
be say a chim phone or Muko school. Say JB Dampare mo start o munya kwan kwa brochire ni ade nto mo mo no so kuku school o mo sua de most of them were lawyers who di abroad na adwene be beat you one was say mo working wakwakofa and my party MPP was ade we mu Agyapade we MPP wo abusia ko bi Ghana Agyapade once what the party be fra what the party ba be for who to save them. And that one will not wash. I'm telling him. He's my good friend. Respectfully, it will not wash.
Hopeson, me say you can establish the way before you go into it. Why you Juma ewo abandon them or party that as a member of the national security architecture. We are now play a party in the banner a year security Nonsénse moi not just say nyasem ketua kra ye Ghana 4% omhu say book wa Hopeson Adorye da wanimi eye janimi mukro enye ade bi obi ahyeda a fabricate say obese ochim Ghana fo adwene na afei o ma Ghana fo nya time bi de ma abusua ko bi Hopeson
yo book we epie 2016 proud to elections.
Okay.
Anna, MPP winning elections, there was a review, early stages. I quite remember 2018. Obia was a member of National Communications team of MPP. There was a meeting. Ya Boabia someone stood and raised, say, document is saying number. Now, how are we going to handle it?
If we find a buy, document if we find a buy.
Oh, one of the made animal.
Okay, me too.
Communication director say document abani. Wanya bi awakan. Na emu Gabby was at the meeting or Robeshe I don't know Mufantu say. Look, Enra, I had a conversation with someone. And this document, only one copy was printed by the architecture of this I can't say document the architect of this document one more printed just one copy they lock it under safe When I heard the story, I said, wow. Now, I say, now, at the early stages, I know the GDB because war, baby. Now, one particular meeting, they forgot to lock the book. The party picking ya, which book ya, my print ya. Which I won't say, I said, yeah, you tum katra.
Yeah.
Nipan fire or photocopy, sharp. A two say, not tona no grano,
Juicy news on YouTube. Hot
what
news all
photocopy I
time.
will do for you. I know find the phone. I know scan here and put into soft copy. Emma man for and ye be king kind. So because a sabook we a fish and any panel, sabe. Maybe I know one kind. So what can ya no analyze it? Minya a break a kawum. What dear?
Oh, your obre pa.
Yen that time and then make kind the forward no in full. First, the other be to tomb. At the forward no. President Kase, or specific say NDC for natural book. Hey, NDC for natural book. And a book no yajuma. Hey, who? Acquire say, Obiaka say, Tremoniatural Bible ama Christopher say, for the normal finance. Sorry. Na Christopher de Sa Pepe, and Opes watch the so now, Yanko, the forward, first paragraph. Was it to our future, made up of the present and the unborn, for whom this will of a nation is being prepared? To our foremost king, Ofori, the progenies spread across the world, for whom and to whom alone this sacred document is prepared. Ni wo patire nyina ne se ye hwe ye daachi eye ene ye mani ye nnan kanso amo a ye nwo wo mo ane ye oman yi nyina japade e de ama wo mo. Now ye hini a chese no odi kan ye frɛ no Ofori Penny wo no ana omo ye sadie we nyina so e de ahye na numonyam muntie de yo. I don't know what munyam. Yeko. Was it as the head of Nana Apianim Kwamframa, Nana Kuntun Krunkrin, and Ofori Penny, our people were never defeated in the wars of old. We were nobody's subject, and yet, after 1957, we were made to live in the shadows of the descendants of people who never defeated us in the war, whilst the Ashanti Kingdom was uplifted to put us in the shade. We are certainly now with you. Me catch re improfo bi say NPP adina na ekoso no eye more of trouble than politics. No monti ase. Ye blindfoldu omo just to mislead them. And no maso sidin so because omo ni muhuma, omo akọ school, omo yusu adwene no nyansa no e de biti won. Won wasema wo kan ha sei. Wo se sa wo mpanimfo anyina. Eye nkrofo a yan defeat wo mo chese wo mo anko akon ame amro wo mo anase yan ni wo mo so nkoni mu da. Enso so after 1957 ye kan say fa hudie baaye no. Afede wo mu pia achemfo no ekokoshe sumase. Ana wo mo ma asantefo so. So what? Tiopa. Eti me say asem we ya ye kan wo ye NPP ni mefo anu metum. Except say we achim
Juicy news on YouTube.
Asem we kapa wo. Na so ya say dia mefo anu metum. Because who defend this idea way wo nananom manom will never forgive you. Ye pa bekom wo ba hu said wo magigi Ghana japade our Muslim this for natural and the yaduma ye implement it. Jesus Christ. Echedini yama asante eso ade aka achemfo ahye. Eti say de wo manya kwan no. Muntie na edidi so. We say with arrival of Nanado we see the rebirth of second JB Dankwa who has come to rescue. So what you say? Akufo Addo abedi akoja idie. Second JB Dankwa na aba no. Eti oba beje wo mo. Every suma no mo shemu. What you hold say ya wo metu munti wo defend. You don't know. Hwe was it fully cognizant that we were currently part of modern nation of Ghana, the name of which was originally proposed by the illustrious son of Ofori of Otchere, J.B. Dankwa, and aware that it is currently made up of other diverse people, we have to assert our old selves and ensure that we no longer continue to live in the shadow of other kings and peoples we defeated in war. So what I say? Say no. Omo ba be make sure say ene Ghana ya ye wo mu ende. Eye wo mu ankasa wo mu ba wo mu papa wo mu nana a ye Fred JB Dankwa and the proposal din no. And the proposal din no so no aba no ama ya kwa lifte nkrofufufuro bi. Ya lifting nkrofufufuro bi. San nkrofufufuro ne he asante fo. So no. These are some of the things. The next was in spite of our tremendous contribution to this Ghana entity, Otchere has not been credited with the appropriate health and grandeur that we rightly deserve in recent times. JB Dankwa the share ekonase. Woye Otchere and up to now yentimi ma omusuye. It is said Akufo Addo abadia and yes say timi ma omuso. One tempodo. And where you forward no. The area ba be bansam no so. Mo yem be hyehye ene. Hwe. Woko eye yadru ye ka de say. Paragraph 5 or was it currently with Nanado in total control of the whole entity of Ghana. We have a duty to ensure that we take over the commanding height of essential fabrics of the country in order that even in the event that Nana leaves the scene after the mandatory 8 years, the sons and daughters of Otchere will be firmly secured and such control both financially and economically that we can no longer be ignored in the battle to control the destiny of Ghana. Say Nana Akufo Addo abai awabedi oma yisui eje omo asede say omo make sure say Ghana sikasem Ghana japade omo betimanya ni nyina aba Otchere ama omo ma ene omo na nkanso amo a take you over say ne be ya omo ka say Ghana mpunu na epunu aduriye was it this for the joy hey and this for you omo the nation's prophet. What do you call Betty? Was it to achieve this? We need to appropriate the fundamental economic and financial levers, which would guarantee such control in years to come. Very simple. In doing this, we need to be strategic. That is paragraph 7 or so. Paragraph 7. In doing this, we need to be strategic. We will have to work with other people from some of the diverse ethnic groups, including some carefully selected people in Ashanti and other diverse ethnicities or land. This will make them believe that they also have a hand in the pie. It will obscure any suspicion that the project is essentially an Ofori project. This point is crucial because with electoral politics, we have to have our eyes on the numbers in the electoral process. We cannot be blatant until we are completely secured in the endeavor. It is especially so because so far the Ashantis constitute the single most populous ethnic groups in the country. Where was this for Nigeria? Wait. And this is for the Kojo. She, what must say? A woman now more deal. I saw me strategic because as I saw munya nkrofo from other ayi na Ashanti no wo mo ye ji nkrofo bi carefully selected. Yen selecting nkrofo bi meka ho. Said ne be ya omunya suspicious. No mu be hu say oh adeno kra no eye gina ye dia. na se omoye ne saa enu ene betima bo omo na omoye saa no so no omo mu omo ani ngu election ba be ye number dodo dipa dodo e ba beto aba no na wo hwe the whole Ghana asantefo ena eye tribe ba ko a omo doso pa e ba bato omo a eti enyusu omo ye enfa achieve ayo gwangwa se ye ba be ko NPP be ko primaries na santifo mpedimfo ni bi omo NPP mu Asare agina na omo koti omo ankasa omo nkrofo Kwabena Agyapong from Ashanti region Adenimu from Ashanti region Boakye Agyarko from Ashanti region Gyamfi Kyeremanteng from Ashanti region Afriyie Akoto from Ashanti region Kojo Kyeremanteng from Ashanti region 6 na santifo mpedimfo omo party ni mu from Ashanti region na omo koti asa nkrofo we nyina na wo deti ya drew paragraph 9 obiamie na so no ntieye wasi although the Ashanti group within the current NPP is gearing itself to take over the party after Nana Akufo Addo's tenure in 2024. It will be ideal if we could work to bypass them in 2024. Jesus Christ. With hard work, we could work to pass the mantle over to a non-account person. Hey, preferably from the north, under whose presidency we could secure the maturity of our takeover project. We say, and this is one of way. Sajewi, Abamwana say mamu. Abamwana say mamu. Look, we say, Asantifua ewo party no mu. Womo bo omo hu say, womo ana womo be take over. Womo be gi party no. E brada na Akufo Addo, e de na djuma e ba wie 2024. Nanso so no, womo ngire womo hu say, womo be gi adwuma amana twa Asantifo no ho 2024. Womo nya say, womo de tumi no, e be hye obi a wonya kani ensem. Na mom se be ye de a womo mpo obi ofiri srem na womo fama no. Na sa nipa na ofiri srem no, ebebe ye president a eno ana sa wo mu take over project Agyapade o mo jama o mo ne o mo asefo no ebetimi abawieye. Hey, ena me no ka say NPP flag bearer of river
officer
so officer just say hey aboma say mamu.
And surprisingly say book way by before the primaries, right? The presidential primaries.
Me say 2008 communication meeting you release at the eje plan eje nchehye e cost one by one. E cost one by one.
You mean 2008?
What say?
Was it
2018?
2018.
Yeah, 2018. Na bushia sa bushia omo ka omo ho asem wa he. Hwe omo symbol e na da ayinusu no. Enya me na bi twiro book we. Enti bogu ya ba na mo symbol da so na se ye ka bia wo ma me ka se eyi na obi kwaka obi obeje adi no esese ye kwakwohwe ne tim abusua no na esabudi ka kwahwehwe mu tim first sabu beti magiga da Agyapade nyina ade abomo se mo nkwa na mo fa na we ye ka we ya bo se dey. This is a public document. We are going to digest it. We are going to explain it. We are going to analyze it for people to understand. Abushia ba kuntimi fa Ghana Agyapade nyina. Abushia ba kuntimi nyasa. Hwe me de sa paragraph we AC na mawie e honom no. We say to be specific, we need to strengthen our effort to control the mineral resources. To be specific, we need to strengthen our effort to control the mineral resources as well as the electricity and water institutions. Hey, the success of this project depends on the way in which we, the mafias, for the time being control the judiciary and the press. Why would you appoint judges to Supreme Court to be brain?
Well, okay.
I told you one.
No, well, would we? I will have time and interrogate.
Me say.
And person me interrogate.
One who nientia omo appointed Supreme Court judges bebre ekoho. Everybody is complaining. Civil society will be complaining. Why the pack in the Supreme Court? And the media. Almost succeeded. And I'll tell you why they've succeeded. Now, the forward, Anamaka Wansebno. She Yanko a Yidangasaso. The Yanshe a dear, and na a Shishahodum.
87.9 Kumasi.
Yaho. I'm here, Tam. Good.
Oh, time.
Meshe the salient point near SSA. Mede babontin biano na mede enuaba waye introduction waka eho introduction no memoso wana phase 1 overview sa document you mo prepare no phase 1 ede ade na esise esie mo obi antie was it the first phase of the economic and financial sector control was to be implemented in the next first term of office. As we get closer to the end of the first term, we have set the ball rolling regarding the objectives set out in our first document. What it? We they say way 2018. Book Kunususu PA close to 2016 elections. And to once work on the first document, the review any. And to Obaba, the first term. And now we say, we must set a ball rolling. Regarding the objectives set out in our first document, PDB catcher me say first document by do ne dini ye asase. Asase radio buy no. And I'm say, hey, ebe confirm. I know we change dini ye na Japade. Now, was it there have been difficulties, largely due to some pitfalls on our part. For example, the control of electricity sector. The control of electricity sector could have been handled better had it not been for the greed of some of the non-Achim elite we had included as cover. Electricity or more than my PDS,
yes, PDS.
The done electricity at the ma PDS. Yes, say the ma and grand cross on your day 100.
Yeah.
One book no. Was some cock of far in Crofoka Krabi, our money at him for. Ebe can said the bear, ebe cover the face. But some Crofonum don't become no be greedy and a twop pie.
Oh.
The electricity to fire dance on
per the book and the work kind there
and fire
so say oh okay because look I said
PDS you more grown has 6 months Anna minister Amawu echo expose you say you can't say one more guarantee no the buy be fake
yeah
and you come it is Amawu na what buy ebe expose you ya
it on the non-conformist.
What's saying?
I'm the non-conformist.
Gabby, what do minister?
I understand, but also okay, had it not been okay.
Gabby,
okay.
One minister, what the sign agreement, you know.
Yeah.
It is one should you that change or be court.
Okay.
And it's what who ye now no best expose you. But Obu group of Otchere. And almost say, Obu fan of one no munyachim for Beckham. But Obu no more greedy.
Okay.
And no nama dia no to pie.
I see.
Abam. And then this is what tro. And am I implementing? Ish. Hey, Mr. Ghana for. Ya japadia yen kola esiso bubinya. Ma yen transe. E mabushan ba komfa. Bugwe. Sese ya me Bible. Me da me kan, me sorry American. Ne mo sebo hu. E mo sebo hu. Hey. Hwe se eneya na ye kan say President Koko eyeyi me pese mu hu se nyoma di bi wo hono mu a And then now wokoko gina ho ka say NDC for natural. Tie. The takeover of GBC and the acquisition of significant equity holdings in the GATT assisted banks represent our strategy for direct prey in the commercial banking space. Oh, me can CBG, sorry. Meko can say GBC there no, and under media control. Okay. I will go there. Yeah. Now, upa a year, walking about banking. Banking. Kwanya umbefaswa omube take you over the banking. That one is the phase 2 of the implementation of the document. One more kasa about banking and then insurance. Now, in the book, almost 30 say, SIC a government insurance company now. SIC on insure all government properties, everything. Yempiano in Sinchain. Near Konkofa enterprise insurance. Ken Ofori Atta de and Famra. Abamana Semem.
Yo, waiting for winning and somewhere about my toy. So, when the cow said, so and our channel, so we are subscriber, or more than say, over subscriber. No, like it. Nothing so was say video no amount for any be after. Also, betting actually what you have and so we now will comment boxing. But in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.